Hello everyone. I am thrilled to be part of India Food Forum and really it's very exciting topic, small cities and big opportunities. I am welcoming all of you and also my fantastic panelists. Today we will discuss about the retail and how small cities are big opportunities. हम सभी जानते हैं बेसिकली कि हमारा इंडियन रिटेल बहुत ग्रो कर रहा है एंड टिल 2032 वी आर रीचिंग द हाइट्स ऑफ $2 ट्रिलियन एंड जो हमारा टीयर 1 सिटीज़ है ऑलरेडी सैचुरेटेड है क्योंकि जितने भी हमारे मॉडर्न ट्रेड रिटेल हैं दे आर इन वेरी स्मॉल फ्रैक्शन एंड अब उसके बाद भी हम ऑलरेडी सैचुरेटेड हो चुके हैं टीयर 1 में एंड मेट्रो सिटीज़ में तो जो बिग अपॉर्चुनिटी है दैट वी हैव इन टीयर 2 एंड टीयर 3 सिटीज़ वी विल डिस्कस कि what all challenges are there, what all opportunities are there, and how these all retailers have make their brand and they have started the markets in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Let's start our session and we will introduce from right onwards, Mr. Nishant, please introduce yourself.
Hello. Hello everyone, I am Nishant Choudhary. I am representing my supermarket Suvidha. I am from Guwahati. I'm currently, it's been 3 years since we ventured into supermarket. Traditionally, my family has been into, wholesaling, retailing. Then we had done backward integration of food manufacturing. The concept of supermarket is quite new in my region, with which we involved discounting, delivery, and variety of products under one roof. Thank you.
Hi everyone. This is Nandan Singh from Arambagh Foodmart. I will take care of the partnerships and digital marketing in my company. We will started our company on 2012, and now we are 86 stores in all over West Bengal. Okay, thank you.
Hello everyone. Gautam Khandelwal this side from Kipps, Bareilly. Initially we were into sweets business. It's been more than 130 years since we started this business. And Kipps is mainly popular for sweets and dalmor. And we started our supermarket business way back in 1993, which was UP's first supermarket. We have 2 supermarkets and 4 sweet shops in this town. Thank you.
Hi, good afternoon. I'm Devendra Kumar, CEO of Fresh Today from Chennai. So I think the very few South Indian partners. So we have 3-year-old company now, majorly focusing into fresh produce and food. And as of me, I've done 26 years of industry, right from FMCG to retail. FMCG, I've done Hindustan Lever and Parle, and in retail, I've done Walmart's, Spar, and of course, the new brand. I'm working with the family to build this brand to a most preferred destination food store in the communities where we operate. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Nirav Choudhary from Magson, Gujarat. And we had started like 15 years ago with a small shop of 300 square feet. And it was a imported gourmet store. And now, day by day, like years and years, we can see that we have reached up to 33 stores now. And we are present in 11 cities and 3 states. That is Gujarat, that is MP, Rajasthan. And we are catering a niche client which are focusing on gourmet and imported products. And also we are into now online. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ushpreet. I represent NielsenIQ. NielsenIQ is one of the largest marketing research company in the globe. And we are able to bring perspective from consumer point of view, from manufacturer point of view, and from retailer point of view. It gives me an immense pleasure to be part of this esteemed panel. Thank you.
Hello, good afternoon. Myself, Vinayak Joshi. I am a business consultant, retail business consultant. Since last 25 years, I am an operational consultant. So I have done transformation of the counter stores to supermarkets. And now actually I am starting a e-commerce consultancy for the entrepreneurs who are interested in e-commerce. and the e-commerce setting up the e-commerce business. Thank you.
विजय काकरिया, चेयरमैन शुभम के मार्ट प्राइवेट लिमिटेड, रायपुर से हूँ। अभी हमारे टोटल 45 शोरूम हैं छत्तीसगढ़, गुजरात, राजस्थान में, और उस पर हाइपर भी और सुपर दोनों को हम काम करते हैं, और टायर 2 टायर 3 सिटी में हमारे सब शोरूम्स हैं।
Two tier 3 cities को experience किया है, and we have got good experience over there. Already we have more than 40 cities we are present, and maximum numbers are in tier 3 and tier 4 cities. Now we will start our discussion, and सबसे पहले उशप्रीत जी से जानना चाहेंगे कि how consumer behavior is different from metro cities to tier 2 and tier 3 cities.
I think very excellent question, Bharti. But before I delve into, what is the difference between metro and, tier 2 and tier 3 cities, I think we should look at what is happening in India right now. So we are 5th largest economy right now, almost touching 4 trillion, as a GDP. And we have taken almost, 10 years to leapfrog 4 positions from number 9 to number 5, yeah? It is estimated that India would leapfrog to number 3 position in next 2 years. By 2027, we would be the 3rd largest economy in terms of GDP. So if we compare, the kind of growth that we'll witness in next 2.5 years would almost be double. And the growth is coming from, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities, in comparison to metro cities. As Bharti has already said that, metro cities are stagnating. And similarly, the NielsenIQ data also represents that urban is growing at a slow pace and rural is going at a faster pace. It's almost 2x of the urban area. Town class 2 and rest of urban area has the fastest growth that is happening right now. This is on the FMCG part of view, but if we look at the consumer durables part of view also, then also we see that lower tier classes are expanding at a faster pace. Consumers are adopting to technology at a faster pace. With the advent of 5G phone, we see now, youngsters, Gen Z, Gen X, millennials, adapting to it. And they are now very well adversed with what is happening, in the online. So customer is seeking seamless experience. They are looking at, how aspiring for premium products. They are aspiring for better choices. And I think the gap which was earlier there, when retailers were not able to reach to tier 2 and tier 3 towns, that is now shifting, and we see more and more retailers gravitating to tier 2 and tier 3 towns. Just to give an example, because if we look at consumer durable and FMCG, because that is the full view that we are able to bring over here. So consumer durables, metro, or let us say TA class 1 cities contribute 50% of the total business of consumer durables. For FMCG also it is 45%. But if we look at, rural, then rural contributes almost 37% and 63% is contributed by urban for FMCG, whereas, penetration is very low for rural and consumer durables. That is only 8% as of now. But we see that people are purchasing premium products over there. For example, if I talk of televisions, then there are 20,000 stores in 60,000 villages that are selling almost, 5 panel televisions in a month, which is, 30 in 6 months. And we have seen that 1 out of 5 or 20% of them is 40 inches and plus. Refrigerators, on an average, 50 refrigerators are being sold, out of which, 5-star is almost, 25%. So this is the kind of shift that is happening. And I don't see that from an aspiration point of view, from a, awareness point of view, there is any difference between tier 2, tier 3 cities or tier 1 cities. Although yes, there would be differences in terms of population, in terms of, per capita income. But I think, as retailers, we are trying to, see how we can, leverage on that.
वेल सेड मिस्टर Ushpreet. अभी विजय जी से जानना चाहेंगे क्योंकि यहाँ ये सबसे एक्सपीरियंस हैं इन द एज नंबर्स, तो ये जानना चाहेंगे कि कैसे, व्हाट डू यू थिंक कि साइज ऑफ द स्टोर्स मैटर्स और नॉट इन टियर 2 और टियर 3 सिटीज़?
साइज में ऐसा है कि वैसे देखें तो हम टियर 1 में जो बड़े शहरों में मतलब मेट्रोस में तो छोटी साइज में ज़्यादा वॉल्यूम हो जाता है, लेकिन हम जब छोटे शहर पे छोटी जगह पे टियर 2 टियर 3 पे जाते हैं मान लो हम, तो वहाँ हमको ये है कि 10,000 स्क्वायर फीट से लेके जो भी हम एक फॉर्मेट हम सेट करते हैं उस फॉर्मेट में पूरी वैरायटी हमको वहाँ मैच करना पड़ता है। पहले का ज़माना अलग था कि फैशन पहले बॉम्बे में आता था, फिर आगे छोटे गांव में आता था, अभी ऐसा नहीं है, अभी टीवी की संस्कृति है, तो जो आइटम मेट्रो बिकता है वो भी छोटे गांव में भी वो आइटम की डिमांड रहती है। तो अभी कई लोगों हमने जितने शोरूम खोले हैं, हमारे जो शोरूम्स हैं वो 5,000 स्क्वायर, जहाँ 5,000 की पॉपुलेशन है वहाँ भी हमारा शोरूम है, 20,000 की पॉपुलेशन में भी शोरूम है, 50,000 की पॉपुलेशन में शोरूम है। लेकिन जितनी वैरायटी आप जितने एसक्यू मेंटेन करते हैं उतना आपका वॉल्यूम होने वाला है। और साइज़ का जहाँ तक आपने कहा साइज़ है जो हमारे वो 10,000 फुट से 20,000 फुट साइज़ में बहुत अच्छा इनफ हमारा मतलब काम उसमें हो जाता है। और ये जो भी लोग अभी जहाँ टियर 2 3 सिटी में हम जो वैरायटी हम रखते हैं उसमें ग्राहक ये बोलता है कि आपने हमारा शहर जाना आपकी शोरूम खोलने से हमको ये फ़ायदा हुआ कि शहर जाना बंद हो गया, हमको सब आइटम यहाँ मिल जाता है। और जो छोटे शहरों में जो फॉर्मेट है, अभी छोटे फॉर्मेट में भी शोरूम खुलते हैं ऐसा, लेकिन जो मेरा अनुभव है कि 5,000 स्क्वायर फीट से 10,000 स्क्वायर फीट शोरूम छोटे शहरों में खुले तो बहुत अपॉर्चुनिटी है। और हर शहर में लोग ये चाह रहे हैं कि ऐसे शोरूम्स खुलें, कौन लीड लेता है?
वेल सेड। इस पे आई थिंक कि कुछ मिस्टर देवेंद्र आप कहना चाहेंगे अबाउट द साइज एंड व्हाट शुड बी द ideal size for this type of retail store? Size matters or not?
Yeah, thank you. Before even we go there, the entire approach for all of us MSMEs or organized retailers, just look at the real customer challenges or needs. Go and speak, understand those particular tier 3, tier 4 towns, I would say small towns. What is that they would look at? Because the present market, our present consumer awareness, present disposable income, the economy status, GDP per capita is actually exploding. It is multiple times. Mr. Damodar Mal was talking about it. So the next 5 years, 10 years is about going and capturing that demand. So first is to understand the needs and the challenges of the present small towns. Second, what is the format which will fit in? The question you asked. So when it is your first store, I would suggest you to do little larger store. If it is a supermarket, do a larger store where that town gets an opportunity of shopping all the brands which they need. If you do a smaller convenience store there, you will not be able to fit in the assortment which is required. The first store should be a representative or a model store. Then you can do other hub and spoke. So that's how format gets enhanced. I would also ask all of you to look at how the infrastructure is evolving, how can you use that, how the digital age is evolving, how to use that, and then put a lot of effort on focusing on the employee capabilities. If that could be a challenge, look at how do you build this and build a loop and a pool of people where they can go and support.
Right. Basically, in New Shop also, we have stores format size from 300 square feet to 2,000, 2,500 square feet. Even convenience store is also growing very high nowadays, because nowadays they are a real estate constraint. They are not very big size in the middle of the city you get, and that's why you have to move forward from the cities. तो इसमें convenience stores भी बहुत matter करता है in the size between 300 to 2,000, 2,500 square feet. But of course, first store में size जैसा कि मिस्टर देवेंद्र ने कहा, it should be of the big size so that customer must experience all the brands. But yes, if there is real estate constraint, if you are not getting good area, then of course you can start with small size, and then later on you can increase the number and the size of the store. Basically, nowadays technology is growing very high. Everyone have their smartphones, and they order everything by the phone, and they can get. Even I am from very small town. मैं आपको एक example देती हूँ. When I was the age of 15-16, तो तभी क्या होता था, कोई भी मूवी रिलीज होती थी तो उसमें कुछ नया ड्रेस आता था, काइंड ऑफ यू कैन से डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ सूट, बट वो सेम टाइम में दैट सिटी में नहीं मिलता था. दैट always it take 5, 6, 7 months in tier 4 town to go, and we can buy that from the small market. But ऐसा नहीं है. This is all nowadays technology is very much, digitalization is there. जैसे ही कोई नया ड्रेस टीवी में आता है वो तुरंत मिंत्रा एंड डिफरेंट शॉपर्स ऐप पे मिलने लगता है, एंड यू कैन गेट इवन इन द नियर बाय स्टोर्स ऑल्सो. जो भी नई चीज़ें आती हैं वो आपको मिलने लगती है, और यू कैन ईजिली परचेज फ्रॉम देयर. तो हम अभी बात करना चाहेंगे रोल ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी in the smaller cities, in tier 2 and tier 3 town, how this technology is growing, and how by the use of technology you can capture the market of tier 2 and tier 3 town. And Mr. Vinayak will say something on this. Yeah, Mr. Vinayak?
Yeah, thank you. Technology, actually, I just remember when we talk about technology, we actually, I'm basically from Thane, Mumbai. So one of my friend, actually, he has transformed his supermarket counter store in 1972. He started transforming supermarket in 1972. It was a counter store. So first he said, I'll give the self-service feel. Then he gave the self-service feel. Then he thought, now writing on a Kirana book and taking an order is a bit difficult. So I will go for a IT solution. Then IT solution, then I will go for billing POS machines and all everything. Now from 1972, he started his transformation, and till 2001, I saw actually he is one of the first store actually who has transferred from counter stores to self-service supermarket, apart from Apna Bazaar and all other teams. So transformation of a technology, transformation of the store is must. I always correlate a Kodak example. When Kodak was there, actually Kodak, actually the Kodak was on top. He was like king in his field. But he didn't transform. Like then digitalization came, then digital photos and everywhere. So he didn't transform. The Kodak actually there. So now they are nowhere in the market, in that segment. The same thing I always say, from 1972 when my friend started transforming and started upgrading the technology for his particular stores and supermarket, in 2001 actually we started feeling the supermarket feel in metros. If you see it, in 2001 actually the giants, Big Bazaar, Big Basket, Big Bazaar and all other people actually started entering into the business at Apna Bazaar. There were many actually competitors. So what they did, they adopt the change. They did lot of things. They RFID introduced POS printer introduced barcode printer introduced scanner introduced. Everything is actually transformation fast on a. But actually it took almost 20, 25 years, 28 years to transform in a large scale. Then basically all these things were happening in Tier 1 cities. And in Tier 2 cities in 2005, 2010 onwards, and almost every Tier 2 cities started changing their formats. Like they were into wholesale counter stores, or they were into traditional commerce business. They shifted to a self-service store. And there actually they felt कि yes, this is the case. लेकिन हम लोग अगर वहाँ पे रुके रहते तो शायद growth नहीं आता था. So they took almost 25%, 30%, 35% growth in their businesses. The same thing is happening now. See, also I can say कि the transformation जो पहले हमें 25 साल 30 साल लगा ट्रांसफॉर्म होने के लिए, अभी transformation is again it is speeding up. Like now we don't require e-commerce setup. 10-15 years में e-commerce setup का transformation हो गया. Now almost everywhere if you see in Tier 1, all the supermarket stores, all hypermarket stores, all format stores, actually they are into e-commerce. They started e-commerce. As Damodar Maji said, earlier also there was a e-commerce, earlier also there was the delivery actually, the last mile delivery always happened in our last 25-50 years. जब से मैं बच्चा था तब से हम लोग मालूम है delivery घर पे आता था, delivery आता था, तो उनकी format change. The same thing actually, abhi in Tier 2 cities also, if you can see the e-commerce actually started. It is not picked up, and technology is not picked up. It is habit, consumer को habit होने में थोड़ा शायद time जाएगा, but it is picked up now. So definitely technology plays an important role now. You will require e-commerce setups, you will require your sites, you will require app, everything will require, but yes, technology does a lot of growth in our retail sector.
Well said. Even nowadays, every brand are starting their own digital app. Also, online platforms are there, and with every, if we can say, there is 10 store at West Bengal. If we can say, they have also their own app, because nowadays lots of technology has been developed. Even nowadays, AI is also making apps. AI is also making website. तो ये सारी चीजें जो है कहीं ना कहीं हेल्प करती है फॉर टियर 2 टियर 3 टाउन ऑल्सो पीपल जिनके पास ज़्यादा एक्सपोजर नहीं है फॉर टेक्नोलॉजी. तो एआई हमेशा हेल्प करता है इन सारी चीज़ों में. एंड बहुत सारी नई टेक्नोलॉजी आ भी गई हैं इन सबसे रिलेटेड. इवन वी कैन ऑल्सो डिस्कस की व्हाट ऑल आर द competition for this type of modern trade store in the tier 2 tier 3 town, like there's small mom and shop stores, and when you are planning a modern trade store at the city level or in the tier 2 or tier 3 town, what all challenges and what all competition are you facing? Mr. Nandan Singh have 89 store in West Bengal, and I think he is the best guide for this. कि कैसे उन्होंने 89 स्टोर वेस्ट बंगाल में छोटे छोटे स्टोर एंड होते हुए भी डेवलप किया, एंड व्हाट ऑल चैलेंजेस आर देयर एंड व्हाट ऑल अपॉर्चुनिटीज आर देयर.
हाय, थैंक यू फॉर द अपॉर्चुनिटी. हम लोग का 86 स्टोर्स है ऑल ओवर वेस्ट बंगाल में, जिसमें से 40% टायर 2 सिटी में है. और टायर 2 सिटी में जैसे अपॉर्चुनिटी है तो चैलेंज भी है. अपॉर्चुनिटी क्या है कि वहाँ पे लेबर जो है अच्छे मिल जाते हैं, रेंट कम होता है, और वहाँ के जो लोग हैं उनको हम बहुत सारी चीज़ें एक रूफ के अंदर प्रोवाइड कराते हैं. उसके बाद कुछ प्रीमियम प्रोडक्ट्स है जो कि लोकल शॉप्स में नहीं रहते हैं, वो हम लोग के पास रहते हैं, तो उसके लिए भी कस्टमर बहुत ज़्यादा आते हैं. उसके अलावा अभी रियल एस्टेट में बहुत सारे बड़े बड़े कॉम्प्लेक्स जो हैं वो भी टायर 2 सिटी में जा रहे हैं, जिसमें 600 700 800 फ्लैट्स हैं. वहाँ पे भी हम लोग बहुत छोटे स्टोर्स 1000 स्क्वायर फीट छोटे स्टोर्स खोलते हैं. तो वहाँ क्या है, जो कॉम्प्लेक्स में रहते हैं वो ज़्यादातर लोग प्रेफर नहीं करते हैं, तो उनका क्या हुआ, घर के नीचे ही सब कुछ मिल गया, तो उस टाइप पे फोकस करना होता है.
थैंक यू. और रियली इट्स गुड पॉइंट. इसके बारे में आई थिंक कि मिस्टर निर्वाण कैन आल्सो से समथिंग, क्योंकि आपने गुवाहाटी में स्टोर स्टार्ट किया है.
Thank you. I'm the youngest analyst sitting here. So my story is basically 3 years old. Guwahati is like when we started off, the challenges in Guwahati was very different. As in where you would find prices at discounted prices, the ration, the groceries would not deliver. The variety was a challenge. Few stores would have variety, but people had to travel a lot. So when we analyzed the entire thing, we got the entire thing under one roof. Was the discounting system, the variety, and the delivery. So our entire concept is based on this, and it's my store is just 3 years old, and we have succeeded to market this to the customers. keeping in mind quality. As the panelists here has spoken regarding to the variety which is required today, evolving with the technology. जैसे हम लोग ने भी अभी ये प्लान किया है कि going ahead we will be operating our own app, which is again, as since in Guwahati we have currently Big Basket doing the work, and people have now even like in Guwahati, people are it's a changing demographic. There are a lot of people coming into the city, just being the gateway of the Northeast. There's a lot of investment, a lot of people coming in. So people look for instant, way to order their products and get a delivery. So with that, what I feel is we have to, adapt to the situations, the challenges in the city, and work accordingly. And there are a lot of opportunities. It's a dynamic market, and we are working towards it. Yes. Thank you.
Guwahati is a gateway of entire Northeast. All the Northeast states are well connected with Guwahati. And Mr. Nirav, what is the viewpoint on this?
See, I would say that there are challenges always when you open a store in tier 1 city, tier 2 city, tier 3 city, any city you open. But the main challenges that comes also is that how much stock do you keep in the store? How much varieties do you keep? For example, last month was Diwali. During Diwali, there will be demands like taste ke shopping chahiye, taste ke 500 piece chahiye. Do you have that stock? Or do you arrange that stock in one day or 2 days? There is where you will, there is where you can succeed actually. Even the varieties that everyone is speaking of, that varieties is a very important factor in the store, because आज online है, साथ में there is lots of competition in the market. So there is touch and feel always there. I want to see the product, I want to see the expiry, I want to see the ingredients. That is not all available. That is only available when you visit often. But there are other challenges that there is parking space is not there. The stores are not very huge. There are some stores which are very huge and some are very small. So these are all different types of challenges that we face every day. We have stores in small cities like Jamnagar also, Nandan also. Even in small city like Anand also we have a store. But still there also people are aspiring that हमको pasta बनाना है, हमको noodles बनाने हैं. The Korean is very running around nowadays. सबको सब कुछ बनाना है घर पे, but where is the availability? So someone has to keep the stocks, someone has to make a big challenge, someone has to take this up and keep all the varieties. So people will come visit you. People will come, people will be loyal customers of you. Thank you so much.
Mr. Gautam, what is your viewpoint on that, as you have opened your store in Bareilly, I think small town. Even we have also one store in Bareilly that is doing very good numbers over there. तो आपको क्या लगता है इसमें?
Challenges have always been there, from traditional kirana store, then the new supermarkets coming in, and then the big giants coming into our city. Now online delivery partners, and the instant delivery now is the biggest challenge nowadays. So maintaining the premium range, like everyone said, the range plays a very key role in pulling the crowd. You have to have that extra edge so that the people come to you. And one more major category plays a major role, the Horeca. The Horeca category not only fancies the crowd, and it gives good volume to your store as well. Yeah, that's it.
100 बात की एक बात, अब अगले 5 साल में हम फ्यूचर रिटेल को कहाँ देखते हैं? मिस्टर नंदन, आप बताएं.
फ्यूचर रिटेल इन टायर 2 सिटी और मेट्रो सिटी? ओवरऑल
राइट.
अगले 5 साल में हम लोग फ्यूचर रिटेल को ऐसा देखते हैं 40% ग्रोथ. आई थिंक नेक्स्ट बार जब मैं आऊँगा सेंचुरी कंप्लीट करके आऊँगा. मेरा 86 स्टोर्स है. नेक्स्ट बार जब मैं आऊँगा सेंचुरी कंप्लीट करके आऊँगा.
राइट. मिस्टर उस्प्रीत, आप क्या कहेंगे इसमें?
आई थिंक 3-4 ट्रेंड्स रहेंगे जो हम लोग को देखने पड़ेंगे. फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, इंडियन कंज्यूमर्स आर वेरी टेक सेवी. तो अगर आप एशिया पैसिफिक के अंदर देखें तो इंडियन कंज्यूमर्स आर दी वन हु अडॉप्ट टू न्यू टेक्नोलॉजी वेरी फास्ट. So technology will play a key role. That would mean that we'll have to provide seamless experience to consumers, whether it is in-store or whether it is online, दोनों के अंदर. Important ये रहेगा कि हम कैसे, क्योंकि अभी स्टॉक्स का हम लोगों ने समझा, सप्लाई चेन्स का हम लोगों ने बात करी, टेक्नोलॉजी की बात करी. तो आई थिंक इट वुड बिकम वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हम लोग समझें कि वाई फ्यू ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस और फ्यू कंपनीज आर बेटर देन अदर्स. For example, images play a crucial role when the consumer is looking. It takes only 8 seconds for consumer to decide whether to buy or not to buy. मतलब जितनी देर में मैंने ये सेंटेंस बोले उतनी देर में कंज्यूमर डिसाइड कर लेता है उसे कुछ खरीदना है कि नहीं खरीदना है. सो वीडियोस, ग्राफ इमेजेस, 360-degree view of product, I think these becomes very important from a technology point of view. The third is from a consumer cohort. Gen Z and millennial will play a crucial role. So I think all these three factors would define, how the next 5 years is. It is a very exciting time to be in India, to be part of this entire journey, because, coming year belongs to us.
Thank you everyone for your viewpoint. And even all the stores are maximum in tier 2 and tier 3 town, we all can see the challenges and opportunities in small cities, and there are of course big opportunities in small cities. There are some challenges. All brands are here. You can see also what all are challenges. Basically, supply chain is major challenges in tier 2, tier 3 town. We should all help in that. For tier 2, tier 3 town, we should make something, some forum so that easily they can get the supply chain also, that city. Thank you viewers, thank you panelists, thank you everyone for a great session. Thank you.